Hi everyone. It's good to see you guys again, and we are here in Fremont, California, and we have been just having a blast riding our motorcycles down from Vancouver, Canada. And so, as we have been riding down here to join the Chinese and the mobilization of Chinese in North America to walk into their destiny and basically literally take their position in the kingdom of God, we have been just enjoying watching this nation really ask God for their inheritance. Simultaneously, I've been asking God, Lord, for the Muslims, for the Muslim converts, we want to see the same happen in our nations. And as I've been praying, I was just thinking about this. In Genesis 1, it says, God created the heavens and earth, and he said, let there be light. And today, as I was walking, I noticed a few days ago that we still have light because that word that was spoken out of the mouth of God is still in existence. Maybe God, we cannot hear it anymore, but still the universe hears it. The universe knows that which God spoke is still exists. And when John says, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and we know that everything was created through Jesus, it's really brought about to light for me something very interesting. I thought simultaneously that we are living in a universe that was created through the words, and the words never fade away, it seems. In my own relationship with people, it's interesting that the words that I have spoken that has hurt them, it still exists. Sometimes it has happened that I've come to my wife and I said to her just a few days ago, as I realized this, I called her up and we were talking, and I just said, honey, it's interesting because sometimes when I say, I love you, it's like it hits a wall. And I don't know why. And then as I was speaking to the Lord and I was praying, the Lord said to me, look, your words that you have spoken in anger in the past, your words that you have spoken in disappointment, your words that you have spoken out of foolishness, your words that you have spoken out of lack of knowledge, those words still exist. And somewhere in the universe, somewhere in her mind, somewhere, those words are still remaining. And when I say, I love you, those words of my past, which still exist, even though I don't see them, fights the words of today. Those words of death and darkness seems to fight the words of life that is spoken today. And that is taking the power away from these words of life that we are speaking today. It is not allowing it to take ground. It is not allowing, it's like it's hardening the surface so this seed cannot hit the soil, the good soil. And I was like, wow, how do I battle this? Because it's not like I can just say, honey, just forgive me or forget it, and then just those are in the past and that's it, it's gone. But those are reality, because if I say anything else, it seems like I'm condemning her, or I'm judging her, or you're unforgiving, or you're remembering the past, or this. So it's worse. So what do I do? And I felt the Lord said this to me, that, look, any words that are spoken in anger, you need to now speak so many words, new words, in peace, that your words of peace will overwhelm the army of the words of anger, so much so that it will win the victory. And when you have spoken words in hatred, you need to speak so many new words in love and pure love that it overwhelms the army of the words of hatred, and so on and so forth. And I thought, isn't that interesting? Now, no longer do I need to really convince my wife by saying, hey, why don't you believe me? But really into the spirit realm, over myself, over my wife, but every other time also when I get the chance to speak to her physically, speak words that are in the opposite nature of the words of darkness. And those words in time overwhelms the power of darkness, because words of life come from heaven, and words of heaven are purely created by God, and it's created in the nature of God, which is full of light, and light destroys darkness. So maybe in your life, you have in the past spoken some words against somebody in anger or hatred. Maybe now it's time for us. Part of receiving the kingdom of heaven is that we would use our mouth to speak in peace, in love, in joy, in abundance of life, in abundance of hope over people, speaking so many words that any words that we or others have spoken on those people, in the mind of those people, over the life of those people, will break off of them because we have taken a step in the direction of what heaven sees that person like. So, bless you guys and have a wonderful day.